Please stand. Put your right hand over your heart. Ready? Begin.
Hey MS, I'm Olivia Sappy here to start off this broadcast. And I am here with
Treza. And to start off this broadcast, let's go to sports with Diego.
What's up, MMS? It's Diego with your sports. First, let's talk about school sports. Since soccer ended, that means that basketball is going to be starting soon. But let's go to Miss Smith with a few questions about after-school basketball. Okay, hey guys, I'm here with
Mrs. Smith.
and today I'm going to be interviewing her a few questions about after-school basketball. The first question is, when does basketball start and when does it end?
Basketball is starting this coming Tuesday, which is January 30th. And anybody that wants to play basketball should have already turned in one of these packets. We've had them at the beginning of the year, and anybody that's played after-school sports has had one of these filled out. It has to be all filled out, and you have to have a copy of your medical insurance card before you can play any sports.
Second question is, from what time to time is basketball practice?
We always start basketball practice, or any after-school sport practice, right after school. We come to the locker rooms and change and report to the mat room to check in. And we usually are playing till about 10 till 5. Then we come in, change, go out to the lunch area for snacks, and usually people are on their way home about 10 after 5. Sometimes we're a little later if it's a game. You know, if we've gotten on a bus to go to different schools, sometimes it takes them later.
And lastly, how can kids join having done sports yet?
Well, as I was saying, we gotta have a packet in to join. And some people who have already turned packets in, for instance, they played football at the beginning of the year. If they played football and now want to come back for basketball, they don't have to do another packet. They just need to come let me know or let Mr. Shoemate know that they want to come back in. And we get back. All right, go. Starting Tuesday on the 30th after school.
Now it's sent back to me in the broadcast room. Wow, thanks, Miss Smith. Now you guys know when after-school basketball is starting. But let's talk about some actual basketball. For tomorrow, you can watch the Wizards at Hawks, Celtics at Warriors, Mavericks at Nuggets, and some others too. On Sunday, you can watch the Bucks at Bulls, Lakers at Raptors, Pistons at Calibers, and some other ones too. But how about a little less talking about basketball and some more about football? You can watch the Pro Bowl, which will be held this Sunday, the 28th at 12 p.m. If you guys don't know what the Pro Bowl is, it's when all the professional football players from AFC face off against all NFC pros. And if you guys don't really do anything after school, then you can join basketball. Well, that's all for me, MMS. Bye.
Wow, I know I want to watch the Pro Bowl this weekend.
Me too.
Now let's go to school news with Abby.
Hello, Montgomery. Today I'm here with your school news. Some of you may have noticed your teachers have been gone in meetings. These meetings are for World of Work. World of Work is being introduced in all of your classes. It is all about finding your interests and what jobs match your interests best. In other school news, there's another dance coming up. It's the MMS Loves You dance, and it's on Valentine's Day. You should have gotten a permission slip either Wednesday, Thursday, or today. Starting next week, there will be candy raffles a few days a week. And the dance tickets will start going on sale next Thursday. They will be on sale from February 1st to February 9th at lunch. And last but not least, on February 12th, we have no school. Enjoy World of Work, the MMS Loves You dance, and your day off of school. Well, that's all from me, MMS. Bye.
World of Work sound really fun.
Now I want to learn about it.
Let's go to local news with Lord.
Hello Montgomery, and a sunny morning to you. I'm Lord, and today I'm bringing you some local news that happened in the national level. Let's get started. Did you guys know that there has been a march everywhere? And by everywhere, I mean everywhere. It's been happening all over America. In New York, there are about 600,000 people marching for their rights. All these women are marching because of our president's past decisions like abortion, deporting, and things that have to do with women's rights. And here in San Diego, we have 37,000 people marching for their rights. Well, that's all for me, Montgomery. Bye.
I never knew that there was a women's march. People are so expressive on what they believe in.
Now let's go to Olivia with things that should be happening on campus.
Hey MS, it's Olivia Sappe here with what's happening around the school. Currently, there has been a lot of fights around the school. This is definitely not okay and against the school rules. One way to stop this is by using our next IB trait, which is thinker. If you use this IB trait, you will think, not to fight, and talk things out using words. You can also use thinker by thinking about the consequence that you will have if you fight. You have to think about what's going to happen. Like if you fight, the consequence is most likely you are going to get suspended. That is not good. Well, that's all for me, MS. Bye. Remember, don't fight. Let's go over to
Me.
With being open-minded.
How's it going, MS? It's your one and only Treza here with,
Mr. D.
and today I'm going to interview him on what open-minded means to him. To start off, what does open-minded mean to you?
First off, this is one of my favorite IB learner profile traits. I've been waiting all year for open-mindedness. One of the main reasons why I came to this school as a teacher is when I found out that the IB learner profile traits was part of the teaching, I knew that being open-minded is what students needed to learn history. I also need to clarify that being open-minded isn't just accepting everything around you, it's learning about things around you, understanding the differences, and then forming your own opinion. That's what being open-minded is to me.
That's totally great. I agree with you. Now, the second question is, how does open-minded help you and your students?
It's helped my students when we study history because a lot of the things that we'll be looking at this year might be controversial, it might be different from your own opinions, or it might be completely new. So when my students learn history, I encourage them to be open-minded because some of the things we might be learning about might be a little bit strange or fun. And if you go into the lesson with an open mind, you usually come out with some really cool things.
And the final question is, how can the MMS students practice being open-minded?
I think MMS students, and this goes for all my students everywhere, can be open-minded by looking at every experience as something to learn something new. If you go into meeting a new person and you might not like them from your first impression, instead of just being a big jerk, you could say, hey, maybe I can learn something from this person. Or if you go into a lesson and you might not like the topic, maybe the Black Plague, just listen because you might find something new.
That's so interesting. Okay, well, thank you, Mr. D.
Bye, MMS!
Bye.
Now let's go to Lord with weather.
Hello Montgomery, I'm Lord. Today I'm bringing you some weather. Today is going to be 65 degrees. On Saturday it is going to be 77 degrees. On Sunday it is going to be 85 degrees. Well, that's all for me, Montgomery. Bye.
Wow, it is going to be cold. Now let's go over to Cameron with health.
Hey MMS, it's Cameron here with some more health facts. Sleeping less than 7 hours each night reduces your life expectancy, so get some sleep. There are more skin cancer cases due to indoor tanning than there are lung cancer cases due to smoking. Exercise can reduce breast cancer risk by 25%. Praise cardio! In terms of health, not appearance or smell, you technically only have to shower once a week. But don't.
Wow, there's so many facts.
Yes, Tressa, but recently we got a new broadcast team member named Jordan.
Yep, and he's going to give you the national news.
Sup MMS, it's me, Jordan, your new broadcast member, and today I'll be sharing some national news. Well, if you didn't know, there has been a recent government shutdown that happened because Congress failed to pass a new funding law. However, the more fundamental reason is that our current president, Donald Trump, announced that the DACA program is probably dead. But what does this mean? Initially, it means that there will be no more protecting young immigrants from the risk of getting deported to their home countries. Now that that's over, let's move on from this rather depressing topic and switch to something I'd say is pretty happy. Well, if you didn't know, National Pi Day landed on January 23rd, and just for clarification, that's pi with an E. The other Pi Day lands on March 14th. Personally, I don't like pi, but you do you, boo. Oh, that's it for me, MMS. Bye!
Wow, a government shutdown, so serious.
Hey MMS, it's Sapper here, and I am introducing ASB, who has some announcements about some upcoming events. Let's get to it!
Hey guys, I'm Sandra back from ASB here with Mariana, and today we have some couple of things to talk about. The Snack Shack. Snack Shack will be starting again.
It will be starting next week.
Okay, we're going to be selling Takis for $2, candy for $1, and Gatorade for $1.
Don't miss out because we sell really quick.
And we're going to be going on to Riley and Bianca with Candy Grams.
Bye, MMS.
Hey MMS, it's Bianca here with
Riley, and our next topic will be candy grams.
The Candy Grams will be sold from February 1st to February 9th.
There will be different kinds.
There will be funny ones and cute ones.
Some will be $2 and some will be $1.
Let's go on with Mallory and Kaylee with the dance.
Hey MS, I'm Mallory, here from ASB, here with
Kaylee, and our last topic that we will be talking about is MMS dance.
You guys can purchase your dance ticket for $2 in room 308, Mr. DeGang's room, from February 1st to February 9th.
There will be a lot of cool things at the MMS dance, such as games, DJs, a photo booth, and more.
Don't forget to vote for the Royal Court. You will vote for one girl and one boy from each grade level.
When you vote, please don't vote off of popularity, vote off of leadership of the kids.
Hope you guys come.
Yeah, it will be fun.
Bye, MS.
Thanks, ASB, for telling us about the dance. Well,
That's all for us, MMS. Bye. Can you
Can you,
move
touch
the
the
mouse?
screen?
It's like
Just
Start.
press space.
Yeah,
There you go.
wow, a government shut. Well, that's all for me, MMS. And remember, bye.
Sleeping less than seven? Nice. Exercise. Ugh.